couldn't be more deserving. You got me cloud surfing, cloud surfing, cloud surfing. You got me.
Well, welcome back.
Welcome back.
To LoveHers 808.
Yeah. Happy Sunday,
Happy Sunday.
y'all. This beautiful rainy day.
Yes.
Yes. And to anyone who is in the southeast area, in the Florida area, experiencing the storm, blessings, love, and light to you all. Hopefully everybody is safe. We have family in Jacksonville and Savannah. And so, just want to send love and light to everyone. Make sure you're staying safe.
Yeah, man. Hurricanes ain't no joke. No. I saw them pictures on Instagram.
Yeah.
Of Fort Myers.
Yeah.
And good Lord, and Tampa got hit pretty bad.
Yeah. That video you sent me of the water towering over people's homes and cars. Well, it's just really sad.
And I saw another one yesterday where they were showing, I guess it was in Fort Myers, like some of the mobile home communities. Gone. Like,
man.
Underwater, man. Excuse my language. That looked like, pictures from when we saw Katrina. Some of it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure.
Woo! Good Lord. But, it makes me think of when we were watching that other, I can't remember his name when he was like, not to buy property.
Oh, yeah, Matisse.
Right? Kind of alluded.
Yeah. He did.
To, But that comes from like an old American Indian map that was drawn like long time ago of how like the what is that? The East Coast would be like underwater.
Okay.
So, it's recommended you buy land in the middle.
In the middle.
The middle of the states.
Good to know.
Right?
Jeanette says Baltimore is too far.
I know, right? I know.
Tell a friend. Hit your ride. Tell a friend and bring a friend. Hit your ride. Come on.
Look, she's still pushing. Come through. But what we talking about today, baby?
Laugh more. Love more.
Laugh more, love more.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's beautiful.
It really is. Laughter is healing.
It is.
It's one of the things that we realized we had in common early on in our courtship. We were asking, how when you first meet somebody, even though we've had several lifetimes together.
Right.
When you first meet
someone this lifetime.
In this lifetime. And, you're trying to figure out if it's a match. If you have, what are the 3 C's? Chemistry, compatibility, and connection. Right? So we're asking each other all the questions. It's real cute.
I get Joanne.
Yes, get Joanne. Yes, ask her.
Yeah, for sure.
So that was one of the things that we realized we both love to do. We both love to laugh, right?
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, I love comedy shows, live comedy shows, romantic comedies, or really just even silly comedic movies. Goofy stuff. Like Will Ferrell's one of my favorite comedians, comedic actors, as well as Steve Carell. Who else? I like Kevin Hart. I just like to laugh. We just love to laugh.
Right.
And what was really cool about realizing that about Baby is that there's something very, let me see, I guess it tells you about someone's essence when someone likes to laugh.
Yes. Right.
It tells you a lot about a person because we spend so much time taking life so seriously. It's one of the ways that we are as humans in general because of the way the mind works. And so when you find someone who enjoys and appreciates laughter, that tells you something about where they are in their becoming, their evolutionary process. Would you agree?
Absolutely, I do. Yeah, and then it's like, because like we've both had conversations about how we feel like comedians, they're such a blessing in this world.
They are.
You know what I'm saying? And because to be a comedian, like I mean, for one, it's a gift, right? God gave you that gift.
Yeah.
And then you're sharing it with the world.
Yeah, such an intellectual craft.
It is, right?
Really
Like, because we
yeah.
both like comedians that are pretty, like,
Witty.
intellectual, witty, clever, like, you know, weave stories together and, you know, stuff like that when it's really clever. Like, I think that's...
Dave Chappelle,
Yeah.
for example.
Yeah. What's that? Even what was that Indian guy you showed
Oh,
me?
Aziz.
Like, he's pretty clever. You know what I'm saying?
He is a bit raunchy, but definitely.
Jim Carrey.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, like, there's so many. I can't even name them all, but like, we love that cerebral comedy, right?
Yes.
And
sure.
but it's just such a blessing because most from I mean, I'm just saying, a lot of comedians suffer in silence.
Yeah, for
you know
sure.
what I'm saying?
For sure.
And but to be able to make people laugh, it makes them happy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
we're both not comedians, but
She thinks
if we could be one, if that was, we probably were in past lives. You know what I'm saying? Because we like to laugh. Like we the type that laugh from the gut. You know what I mean?
The loudest people
ones
in the arena, right?
Oh
In the
yeah,
crowd,
right? Comedians love when we come to the comedy show because we gonna be laughing, like laugh, like from the gut. You know, and they always come up to us afterwards.
Yeah,
you know.
Yeah.
Loved your energy. Come to all my shows.
Yeah.
Because we just love to laugh, and laughter really does raise the vibration.
It does.
You know what I'm saying?
It does, for sure.
It just allows you the opportunity to be aware of yourself because a lot of topics that comedians, you know, use for their material, it's like real stuff that
relevant.
we think in private, but
Right.
not necessarily say it out loud.
Right.
So then when you hear a comedian reflect that to you, like,
I'm not
you
the
can
only one.
see, right? And you
Yes.
can see some of your, like, you know, your areas where maybe we should be more aware, right? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And laugh at ourselves. It's important to be able to laugh at ourselves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Indeed. Yeah.
sure.
It's truly an art to be able to take, you know, concepts, topics that people tend to shy away from, you know, that are really hard to digest even, and to be able to spin those topics into something that people can laugh at and enjoy.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know, it's a gift. It's really a gift.
It is really a gift.
Yeah.
I just love it. I just love comedians.
Yeah.
So what was funny last night, babe?
What was not funny last night? What was not funny last night? But
What
no,
was
but
funny?
We decided to laugh at last night.
Oh my, did we have an experience last night?
It was something else. So
Let me set it up.
set it up.
Okay.
Okay.
So I decided I was going to surprise baby with a cute date.
Yes.
Right?
Very, very thoughtful.
A little surprise, you know. I said, you know, I'm taking you out tonight. So I had planned, I had looked up some of like the best speakeasies in DC. Well, really not DC, but just speakeasies near me, right? So I had looked up. There's like a lot of them actually, but I don't know if you guys know what a speakeasy is. But speakeasies are like bar cocktail lounges. Sometimes they have food, and they're like they have like a hidden entrance, or it's like a tucked away entrance to get into the place. It looks, you know, it doesn't look like it's a place where you would go in, but then you find out that it is, right?
So cool.
I love those. We're gonna own one of those, right?
We are.
You know what I'm saying?
We are.
And so I was like, yeah, I'm gonna go check out these speakeasies. So I didn't tell her where we were going. So I had 3 in mind, right? We couldn't get into the first one that I really wanted to go to, but I'm not gonna tell you what it is because I'm gonna take you at another time.
All right.
But that joint was like once you missed your reservation, like they were not allowing you to come and wait, no wait list. So then I had backup plans. So, because it was kind of like, you know, spur of the moment. I was like, let me do this. So I said, we're going to go to this one. I had 2 in mind in DC. So I was thinking that, because the first one I saw the menu. There's not too much on the menu, but I know we like to eat good food too. So I was like, maybe we'll go to this first one and then we'll go to the second one, because the second one had like Chinese street food and we both like love stuff like that. So we go to Allegory. Okay? I'm going to say the name. And I'm telling you, like, it has major reviews, right?
4.7 stars.
Yeah, you saw?
I did.
Look at you. You gonna make it.
Well, no, because as you were... Go on.
Okay.
Yeah.
You tell me later. All right. So, and I love, the art that was on the walls and just the whole speakeasy vibe. It's kind of like this vintage, leather, and leather meets...
Very sexy.
Velvet, dark, dim.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Very sexy, right? So we get there. And we have to get on the wait list. So we wait about 45 minutes, but it's really cute because it's in this hotel.
Yeah.
There's like a library and there's like a secret entrance in the library. Kind of. And then you could go upstairs and there's like another lounge up there. So we went upstairs. There's a bar up there. So while we waited, so we finally get the call to come down. We get into, they lead us back into to the speakeasy, to the bar. Immediately. I'm gonna let baby take it from here. Immediately. What happened, baby? So, and baby was looking fine. Fine as hell. She was looking so good. I'm gonna let her tell you.
Thank you. So I wore this dress for the first time ever. I've had this dress for years. This white dress, right? You guys can probably tell where I'm going here. So we proceed to sit down at the bar, and before my butt even touches the seat, this waiter spills red wine all on my dress.
And we're not talking about a little bit, like a whole glass.
The whole right side of my dress was covered in red wine.
Red wine.
My white dress.
On a white, like body type
dress. Nicely fitted.
And we were really talking about the dress.
We were.
When she got dressed, right? We were talking about how beautiful she looked in her dress.
Yes.
And she was like, I'm surprised I hadn't even worn this. It's been in my closet.
We were talking about that on the rooftop. On the rooftop.
Oh, on the rooftop.
Yes. Yep.
Yeah, before we got downstairs.
Before we went downstairs,
Lord,
I felt
mercy.
so good about this dress. Baby and I have been working out pretty regularly, right? At least 4 or 5 days a week. We've been eating much better, more plant-based, diet. And so I'm feeling good, looking good, I have this dress on that, again, I have not worn, but I'm feeling good about it. Talking to baby about it. We get to this bar and this waiter spills red wine on my dress. Yes, Auntie.
All over
yes,
her
Auntie
dress.
Jeanette. No.
Yes. It's like running down her leg.
It's running down my leg.
Like it's a lot.
On my dress and on my vintage Tory Burke bag.
That's the other part. Her, Tory,
Yo.
Burke. I was saying Birch. I'm
Is
on.
it? But you might be right. Tory Burke.
Whatever.
Spilled it on my bag and my dress.
And the bag is like this leather. What is it like? Is that like snake skin?
It's like a snake skin.
It's like a scaly,
multicolored,
right.
Beautiful bag that baby got me when we were visiting with family in Florida. Yo, when I tell you guys, it was as if it happened in slow motion. Like
we didn't even get to sit down.
We did not even get to sit
and it was
down.
We was all vibing, you know what I'm saying?
It was a great night. It was we
I'm trying to surprise
we were having
baby.
a great night, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Go for a cute little date. You know what I'm saying?
Wow. So instantly, my knee-jerk reaction was to curse the waiter hell out, right? That was what came up. That was the initial knee-jerk reaction.
Why I oughta?
Right. But I'm working on being present. I'm working on responding instead of reacting. So I literally just had to breathe. Meanwhile, the staff, the wait staff, the waiters, even the manager, just stuck, like as if they froze.
Right?
No, right.
Fight, flight, or freeze.
Flight or freeze.
They all froze.
Everybody froze. Meanwhile, we're standing there like, can we get some help?
Like y'all motherfuckers just. I'm just cussing, but
because baby was pissed off.
I'm like, I'm playing this night. Take my baby out. And this is what we get when we go to a new place, you know what I'm saying? Because we have some certain staples that we love to go to.
Yeah.
Right? So we try to do something different, see what's out in the city, you know what I'm saying? And this is what happened. Like,
wow.
This what you do, Allegory? Allegory DC?
This is what you
But
do.
this is the thing.
The kicker.
The kicker for me was, okay, you made a mistake, right?
It happens.
It happens.
Yeah.
And that was a bad happening.
It was so bad.
Especially for a white dress.
It was a white dress.
Bad dress too. And not just the dress, but the purse as well.
Yeah.
Right? Because that's an expensive purse.
Yeah.
And you know, it has the part that really got stained with the red wine because it's multicolored, but it had like white
in it,
leather, like the white beige type leather. So then the red wine was staining because it was all over the purse,
all over the bag.
So it was staining the freaking purse. And then so my thing was the reaction of the response of the business, right? Because we're both business owners. There's no way in hell anybody would have come to any of our establishments or any of our clients would have had an experience like that, and then we would have just froze and not had did our best
to help rectify
fix
the situation.
Right, you know what I'm saying? Not that we could you know, change it from happening, but make the customer feel like they are heard and seen.
Yeah, like you cared. Yeah.
And that was not the case. I felt like the waiter who actually knocked it over, right?
Yeah.
I do feel like he was so embarrassed.
He was embarrassed.
He was super embarrassed, which does not excuse his freezing in a business establishment.
Yeah.
But I could understand that more so him. Yeah. And I also feel like he didn't speak a lot of English. Right. So that could have been a barrier too. But I get that, right? His head was down. He was kind of like, you know, the roach in the corner when you turn the lights on. It just freeze. Freeze.
He was
like,
scared.
Maybe if I don't move, they won't know that it was me. We know it was you, okay? That's not even my problem.
Right. It was
the manager.
The manager.
If that was the manager, I really don't know.
She didn't act like she was.
She claimed she was the manager because when I wanted to speak to somebody above her, she said she was the only one. She was the manager of the night. Yeah. And I felt like for you to be the manager.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Forget what anybody else was doing.
Yeah.
But for you to be the top dog right now and to respond.
Right. She should have definitely been more professional and just more responsive.
Yeah. More responsive. And like, it seemed like to me, she was more irritated that it happened.
Yeah.
Like as if it was our fault.
Right.
Like your staff didn't just make this huge error.
Yeah.
And you're not even trying to like cater. I feel like they should have catered to you trying to help you. Like bring like it was like somebody gave you a white rag,
right?
And then it left it up to her.
It was a black rag. Well, it was a black rag.
Black rag,
a lowly black rag that wasn't doing anything. And then we came back and we asked for white rag.
Yeah, it's like I had to ask for more because it was like they just gave her a rag and let her try to like get the stuff out of her dress, and I'm like grabbing napkins because it's all over the floor. Because what if she would have slipped?
Yeah.
Right? What if she would have walked, tried to pull, and then slipped on the floor? Now you got a lawsuit. But like, it's like nobody brought out a mop.
Yeah.
It
was really bad.
I'm like, my baby's sitting here trying to get all this, and I'm just pissed. I'm trying to like, in my mind, like not go off. Seriously, because I don't want to ruin the night and get into an altercation and then had to be the
right. Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not a fighter. I'm a lover.
Yeah, you did it. You did a good job. You did
Not a
good
fighter. I'm a
job.
lover.
Yeah.
What is it?
A review should be posted on TV.
Oh, it's already there,
Oh,
honey.
baby wrote the review while we were sitting at the bar.
Oh, yeah, because that was the only thing that was going to make me feel better.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Those were the only words that needed to come out. They needed to come out.
Yeah.
And I didn't want to get in an altercation with the little snooty manager.
Oh my God.
Oh, you can go see it on Google review. Cause
Yeah,
my reviews get lots of reads.
Baby don't play about
Hello?
bad service. She will post a review in a heartbeat, okay? Before she even leave the establishment, she will post a review.
Cause I know they work. You know what I'm saying? And I gave them 1 star.
Yeah.
And you can go look at it on Google for Allegory DC and go make a comment to me like,
Yeah.
this is a shame.
This
Cause
is
I
a
heard
shame.
about y'all on LoveHers 808 podcast. Treating them girls like hey.
Do better next time.
Do better.
Yeah. But it was definitely a challenge. You know, I made a joke this morning when baby and I woke up. I was like, "Ooh, I got me some karmic credit last night."
Hell yeah, baby.
I said I got rid of karmic debt, but baby was like, "No, you got karmic credit last night."
For
Because
sure.
when I tell you, it took so much for me to really control my reaction to this situation.
Yeah.
And it's so quick how it happens though. We really have one 10,000th of a second before our mind starts to processes
Yeah.
a situation, creates an interpretation, identifies a position, and then we're off, right?
Yeah.
So to be able to slow that reaction time down, that takes work, right? That takes practice. So as much as I was pissed off, I got to a point within that hour or so where I could laugh at what happened, right?
Yeah.
Like literally I'm sitting there, my dress is, I don't know if it's ruined. We're going to figure that out. But I was able to laugh.
And
right?
she's wet.
And
That's
was
the
wet.
thing. It's
And
like,
I was wet.
She's wet now.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah.
So it's like our whole night could possibly be ruined because it's like you got this red stain all over your dress. You're wet and sticky underneath of it.
Yeah.
Right? And then we had plans on going to another spot afterwards.
We
Like,
did.
who wants to do that?
We did.
You know what I'm saying?
We did. But we did not let it ruin our night.
We didn't. And baby really helped because you really held it together in the very beginning. Because and that helped me. Because if you would have been more like angry, then that would have just made me even more like, and then we just probably would have been in jail. And it would be no episode
we could
tonight.
not be in
It would
jail.
be no episode today. Because we'd be like, LoveHers 808 is locked up.
It's locked up.
They won't let me out.
You're so cute.
They won't let me out.
They won't let me out.
Hello?
I did my best.
You did
I
amazing.
really did. Because I mean, of
You did
course I
amazing.
got angry. Of course I got angry. Of course I wanted to cuss someone out, right? But what would that have done, right? What we understand is that when we are forceful or aggressive, we're just attracting exactly that, right?
Yeah.
We attract exactly that. So we would have gotten up in the manager's face or whatever the case might be. Allegory. Yeah. Aunt Jeanette saying she will look at the review.
Oh yeah, Allegory. Allegory.
Yeah.
Speak easy.
Yeah. But just not wanting to have that energetic exchange.
Yeah.
Right. Not really wanting to add fuel to the fire. Right.
And I wanted to.
And I know you did. And it's so interesting how energy works. I mean, that was a great representation of energy, work perspective, right? Because here we have the staff, some of them frozen, afraid. Here you are, angry. Here I am trying to work on acceptance. All of this was happening. All of this was happening at the same time.
Yeah.
Right. But yeah, so had to laugh. A year or two ago, that would have ruined my entire night. It would have ruined my entire night. I would have been ruminating about it. We did end up going to the second spot.
We did.
We would not have done that. I cared more about having a good time than I did about what I looked like. Even though from time to time. It came back up.
Right. It ebbed and flows.
It ebbed and it flowed, but I didn't let what happened ruin our evening.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And I'm proud of myself for
I'm
that.
proud of you as well.
Thank you.
You did an amazing job.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
For sure.
Yeah.
You really did. Yeah. Yeah.
So, yes.
Yes.
Laugh
What was
more.
that manager's name? I
Love
forget.
more.
Capri.
Capri.
Laugh more, love more.
Yeah.
Capri, you are lucky.
You are.
Seriously.
Seriously.
Because, and I'm just going to say this, because her response is what pissed me off the most. I just felt like it was very like nonchalant.
Very lackluster.
There you go. And it was like, like I said, it seemed like she was more irritated that it happened and that she was going to have to deal with this.
Sure. Like it was an inconvenience.
Yeah. Like
her.
It was an inconvenience to her. Right?
Yeah.
Not knowing what, like, she didn't ask us no questions.
Yeah.
She didn't even ask us how we wanted to remedy the situation. She just volunteered, right? Without even talking to us that they would pay for the dry cleaning, right? But then it was like, you're going to pay for the dry cleaning. Okay, that's a good suggestion. But then when she came over to tell us how it was going to get done, it was very inconvenient. Yeah. Right? So she comes over with this dry cleaning receipt. She didn't, mind you, she hadn't talked to us yet. She just saw what happened. And you know what I'm saying? And it was a very long response before she even said anything. I was the one who had to come to her to ask her to get more napkins. Right? So she didn't like I don't know. I'm sure the response wasn't as long as it felt. It felt like it was 5 minutes of people just standing frozen. I'm sure it wasn't. Right. But the fact that you're the manager, you saw what happened, and you're walking by as if nothing happened, and I have to come to you. The first time I get to interact with you, I come to you to ask you for more towels. Yeah. While you're just walking by, like, no, you didn't even suggest or think to bring her more towels because you seen all that shit that was all over the floor, all over her dress. It's all over her purse. I'm trying to get napkins. Like, you didn't stop to say, let me bring these people, let me talk to these people, let me make them feel like I'm the manager and I can take care of this. None of that happened. Right? So you're walking by to go somewhere as if we don't exist. And I stop you and say, can you give us some more towels? I'm frustrated, right?
And she was a sister too.
That's the thing, man.
That's the
thing. You was a sister and you was acting like that. Like you don't, like come on. Yeah. I gotta ask you for towels. So then you like, oh yes. So you bring me towels. You still don't say nothing. Then you say, I'm going to see if we can get the dry cleaning fixed. That's the first thing you say? Yeah. So then you come back after you go see. At that time, we didn't know she was the manager yet. You go see about who did you go see about getting the dry? Who did you see about getting the dry cleaner approved? If you're the only manager on duty that night. Yeah. I don't know. Yeah. So I don't know if she was the manager. You know what I'm saying? Like, are you telling the truth? So it's like, so then she brings back that receipt and she's like, so this is what you're going to do. First of all, what do you mean? You didn't even apologize for your staff ruining my fiance's dress. You didn't acknowledge. That's the thing. It's like, you didn't acknowledge what happened. Yeah. It was like, you just try to skip over all of that and you offered a solution. What you thought was the solution to get dry cleaning, but it was a very inconvenient way of getting dry cleaning. Yeah. Because what she did was, so you can bring this ticket and bring the dress here on Monday. First of all,
y'all can tell baby she was still mad.
First of all, man, it's freaking Saturday. Yeah. You don't know where we live. Right. We can live an hour away from here. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You want us to come back on a Monday, a work day, to DC? Yeah. To get a dry cleaning for her dress, and then what? Then come back and pick up the dress? Yeah. Right. Like, how is that convenient for something that they inconvenienced you with? Yeah. Like, I felt like that was just the wrong thing to say. So then I'm like, I'm like, okay, well, that's not convenient. I said, we don't even live around here. Oh, well, where do you live? Mm-hmm. And then I'm like, well, look at her purse. Yeah. I said, this is a Tory Burch purse. It's ruined. It's red wine. Well, there's nothing I can do about that. All I can offer you is the dry cleaning.
Yeah. And to comp your food, she said.
Right. Well, she didn't even say food. She said drinks.
Yeah. Yeah.
And we can take care of the drinks.
Yeah.
That's your response?
Yeah. Steve. Hey, Steve.
What's up, Steve?
Auntie Jeanette says it seems to be most of us so uncaring and not professional. It's the majority for sure. The majority of the population, we're so self-centered, and it's pretty sad. It's pretty sad because we don't think about how our behavior affects other people. Mm-hmm. And she wasn't thinking about that.
No.
This manager was not thinking about that. This could have been our anniversary, night of our anniversary. I mean,
could have been anything.
It could have been anything. It could have been anything, and that was not.
She didn't even ask. She didn't care to ask.
No.
She just offered her dry cleaning solution, which was very inconvenient.
Yeah. Yeah.
And to pay for the drinks.
Yeah. Yeah. And she did change a little bit.
She tried.
She did try because we did not give her, and that's why, because we didn't give her the same kind of energy.
Right.
Right. We didn't give her the same kind of energy. And I think
was about to though.
Really what had a lot to do with the way that she did react was because she was afraid of how we were going to react. Exactly.
It was fear.
That's it. So when she realized that that's not where we were, her tone changed a bit. Right?
And it's like, but why do you even, like, and I get it. I get the fear thing, but it's like, you're a business, you're a manager.
Yeah.
A position like that.
Yeah.
Like, you can't be thinking like that. Like, because it felt like it was like, what you think we trying to get over?
Yeah.
Like, what you think she bumped into the man?
Yeah.
She didn't even bump into the man.
Right.
He done did this, like, he did it to you.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody trying to get no free meal.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, that's what it was like. It was like, I'll pay for your drinks or whatever. Like you thought we were gonna run up the bill.
Sure.
I'm not even drinking right now because I'm fasting. So it was like, all I'm having is sparkling water. My baby had one drink. Like, we didn't try to take advantage, and then y'all don't have no food to eat. Yeah. So we had some potato chips.
Yeah.
And some damn deviled eggs.
Which were okay.
And they really wasn't that good. They wasn't that good.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it was like,
yeah.
I get it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm gonna give you a pass for that, but y'all gotta need to step y'all game up.
Do better.
Do better.
Yeah. Yeah. And we know what it's about. We know what it's about because what is initially like what we think to do, we're not even think to do. Our reaction is to defend, deflect, right? I mean, that's really what it was. It was a defensive stance. Like, here's what I can do.
Right.
Take it or leave it. That's what it was.
Yeah.
But again, when we did not engage on the same level, her demeanor did change a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because she did, like,
check
towards the end of the night, she was like, can I get you guys some shots?
Yeah, and alcohol does not solve people's problems. Like, I guess.
Like, no, I'm actually fasting for Jesus. And like, you lucky I ain't whoop your for Jesus here. I'm sorry, ma'am.
Steve says, hi, beautifully together, ladies. Whatever happened to providing good service? I don't know, Steve. I don't know. That's what we're talking about. I will say, though, most of the time when we go out together, we have amazing service. We really do.
We really do.
We really do.
Yeah.
But yeah, last night, Allegory, it was a challenge. It was a challenge that we needed to face, obviously, because I won some karmic credit last night.
Got some karmic credit.
We did, and so did you.
I did too.
Yeah.
By the grace of Lord.
By the grace of...
I ain't no rah-rah type. I ain't trying to fight,
neither
fuss.
One of us are. Neither one of us are.
I just appreciate when we experience good business.
For sure.
I really do.
For sure.
I really do. And so, it's we learn, we live and we learn. So I know that is going to help me be a better business person.
For sure.
When anything similar like that happens to any of my clients, customers, whatever.
Yeah.
I'm definitely going to be very present.
Yeah.
And not run with that fear of blah, 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 blah. Because that just makes it worse. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
You're already very accommodating as a business
You think
owner.
so?
Absolutely.
No.
I think we both are. And I think that's why this was so triggering for us, because we don't treat people that way.
Yeah.
You know, like whenever there's an issue with an Airbnb or the car, I mean, you're very responsive. You comp people for things. I mean, you do
no
that.
questions. It's like,
you do that.
let's just get it. Because I have experienced stuff like this, and that's what I would want done to me. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you know. Yeah. You know, you want people to come back.
You do.
And you want to feel good about what you're doing.
For sure.
You know, it's not about getting over and all. Like, even if you are trying to get over it, get over them. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, you know,
but that comes back. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But so, I gave Allegory DC 1 star.
1 star.
Go check out the Google review and reply to my Google review and say that you heard it on LoveHers 808, because you never know who your customers are.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
They be mad as hell if they found out we were like big time YouTubers with 100 million subscribers, and now you're
on our way.
I was like, dang, I wish we were secret shoppers, so we can bust out our little secret shopper badge and be like, you're busted, buddy.
Right.
We're gonna write you up in the New York Times. This place sucks. Do you know who this is? This is Obama's sister, Michelle's sister. You fucked it up. You know who she is? That's why I should have been like, you know who this lady is?
Right.
This is Michelle Obama's cousin. Okay? She's Haitian. Watch out.
Oh my God.
Until you do right by me.
Okay.
Everything you even think about is gonna fail.
Oh man, who's on? Hey, Jazz. Jasmine's on.
Hey.
Oh man,
We don't be messing around, man.
Yeah, but yes, I'm happy with the way that we handled last night. We'll keep you all posted on the dress. I don't know, it's a little touch and go, but we'll let you guys know how it turns out.
Yeah, we got it soaking right now.
Yeah,
and some what is it? Shout.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Yeah. But yeah, so the power of laughter, right? The power of laughter. And how it heals, how it also helps us put things into perspective, right? Because when we really think about it, like that experience yesterday was a blip. Right?
It was
a blip.
It was.
We still had a good time. We still enjoyed each other's company.
Thank goodness.
Right, and here we are, you know. And we talked about this morning. This same incident could have led to people being jailed last night. Could have led to a
homicide,
a fight, even a homicide. I mean, people have killed
for less.
People have killed for less, and that is the reason why the work that we do on an individual level, the holy work, the spiritual work we do, is so very important, because just in that moment of baby and I choosing to respond instead of react, right, to what was happening, that changes the collective consciousness, right?
Yeah.
In terms of just the way that the way that we evolve, you know, this evolutionary process, right? And so I'm just again happy that we didn't let the situation take us there, right? Because that's what it means to give our power away. Right?
Absolutely.
To be controlled by external circumstances. So yeah, yesterday could have turned out really, really, really badly. Yeah.
Because we locked up.
Right. No, not locked up. But it could have really gone there. It could have.
But, like, we were just way too.
Yeah.
We're way too powerful to do that.
We are.
You know
we are.
And I was thinking too, we're probably we're both like how we are when we're out. Like, y'all see the aura around us, right? You know what I'm saying? We were probably very intimidating. You know what I'm saying?
Potentially.
I think so. You know how people be looking at us. They be looking at us like we aliens. We out. Yeah. And we was fine. We had all big. You know how we love them big vintage hats and stuff.
Hats on.
You know what I'm saying? We was looking real speak easy.
Yeah.
Powerful like woman kings. Mm-hmm. They ain't know what to do with us.
Yeah. Ooh. Yeah. They were blinded by the lights.
What was the joint? What's the joint?
Blinded by the lights.
This is my knife back here.
Oh, that's it. That's it. Her favorite. Her favorite Woman King line, you guys.
That's my favorite line.
That's it.
Y'all gotta see the movie. Y'all ain't seen that movie.
That's it. You know.
That's my shit right there. That's all I'm gonna say if I ever get into it.
Yeah.
I'll have my spirit guys around me. Hit you with the If y'all ain't seen the movie, y'all better go see it. Woman King.
Go see the movie.
But anyway, moving along, right?
Yeah. It's so cute. It's so cute. Yeah.
We had to laugh.
We did.
Cause you know how people say, I gotta laugh to keep from crying?
Yeah.
That's a real thing.
It's a real thing.
That's a real thing.
Yeah, it's one of the gifts, the blessings that we've received from the heartache and the pain and the trials and, you know, all the things that we've experienced as a people that have been pretty devastating, right? Pretty devastating to say the least. Being able to find humor in some of the most egregious acts, right? Yeah. So, last week we introduced this book that I'm reading, What Mama Couldn't Tell Us About Love. And so what we shared last week was the belief that we have to control everyone and everything around us to protect ourselves from being hurt again, right? So this week we decided to share one of the helpful beliefs that we inherited as a result of the experiences that our ancestors endured. Absolutely. Right? And so that is, I bring humor and joy to my life, you know? And so when we think about how we used humor to defeat enemies and to really raise our vibration when we were up against just evil.
Seriously.
When we were up against evil, and how for many of us that saved our lives. That saved our lives.
Yeah. And we're talking about during slavery. In this book, she talks a lot about slave times. Right?
Exactly.
And how... Can I read this part here?
Of course.
Because this is a good book.
Yeah.
But she says, we are the descendants of people who used humor in the motherland to defeat enemies and to entertain friends. We can use our sense of humor to lift our spirits and those of others. Consider the times you've been with people with whom you can laugh easily and how you look forward to seeing them again. Laughter lifts us above despair and helps to seal relationships because it brings the energy of joy into a union. Key, right? Because I know, like, because we both like to laugh a lot, like, we like to be around friends that like to laugh. Yeah. You know, majority of our friends is nutballs.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, we be laughing so much, and it's just like, you know how like you have a clique of friends where y'all just be laughing at the silliest things, so that when y'all around other people, everybody else be looking at y'all like, what's so funny? Why is that funny? Right? Because it is.
You just don't get it.
You don't get it. Okay. But we love to laugh.
We do.
And we like to laugh from our bellies, man.
Yeah.
Don't be shy.
Right.
Baby be. When I first heard baby laugh, I was like, I thought I was the big mouth.
Oh my God. You doing
I love it though. I love it. Yeah. I think it's great. Yeah. It's good. Like when people laugh from their belly.
From the gut.
It's like that's a great way to be because, you know, some people be shy to laugh. You know what I mean? It's just like, so when you can laugh like, you know, how you laugh and I laugh.
It's such a release.
It is a release.
It's such
like,
a release.
You don't care. It's like you don't care what nobody's thinking about you. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? At that moment, it's just like, this is hilarious. And that's the vibration that you're feeling. You know what I'm saying? So
exactly. Yeah.
Man, laugh more, love more.
Love more. Laugh more, love more.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Don't forget to laugh and love.
Yeah.
Laugh more, love more. You know.
Absolutely.
And we do things in our relationship that, you know, supports those things. Like Baby said, we go to comedy shows, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, you know, when we're looking for something to watch in the middle of the night.
Oftentimes it's something funny.
Something funny, man. And then we both make each other laugh a lot, you know.
Yeah, I do this thing that she hates. It's
My God.
She hates it so much. So I do this thing. It's the itsy bitsy spider.
She kills me with this. Like, seriously. Because
So
she's
it's
an
not
instigator. She's an instigator,
She
yo.
hates it so much. But as she's telling me to stop, she's also laughing. So that's my sign to keep
Oh
doing
my
it,
God,
right?
wish I could not
Oh,
laugh.
she will. So it just encourages me to do more.
It's so
so I do
irky.
this. Like,
You're so irky. I'm kill you. Y'all gotta hold her down like this so she don't do that. But she so irky, yo. She gonna do this when we in the bed trying to relax. I'm like, she's talking about, I'm gonna do the itsy bitsy. I'm gonna break your fingers off.
she gets so upset. But
Break
then
your
she's
fingers
smiling and
off.
laughing at the same time. It's very confusing to me, so I just keep going.
So look, so what you doing?
And I'll play with her. I'm like, I'm just touching
Right.
you.
Look, I just want to touch you. Why can't I touch you? Like, you not trying to touch me. You trying to do the itsy bitsy spider on my damn neck. And you know I hate it.
Oh my God. Yes. So
You irky.
I am. But you love it.
I do.
You love it. See.
I
Oh,
wish
yeah,
I
wish I
could
could
twist those fingers up.
No. You can't.
So annoying.
It's a busy It was, Steve. It was. And,
Steve. It is annoying.
Auntie Jeanette says you two are such a blessing. Thank you, Auntie.
Thank you.
And
thank
so
you.
are you. And so are you. So yes, laugh more, love more.
Yes.
Right. And not just in your relationships, you know.
Yeah.
But even with people you don't know. Like even in situations that are frustrating, like red wine being spilled on your white dress, right? You have to laugh.
Man.
You have to laugh because it's the taking things too seriously that really creates this, that reinforces the sense of separation that causes so much problems in our world, you know, and in our relationships. Yeah.
True. And you know what? Because I think we even found, this morning, right? Because then what did I do? I woke up and knocked the tea over, right?
Yes, you did. On a silk sheet, she knocked the tea. Now that I was upset about.
It was not. Come on. Now this one. Now I'm upset about that one. You don't leave me alone.
And you even cracked the joke. I had to tell you it was too soon. It was funny though. It was like, oh, you upset about? No, that wasn't. No, you said no. It was something else. Go ahead.
But then it was like, we were like, what is going on with all this liquid? And I'm like, I remember from reading somewhere else that that's actually good luck.
Yeah.
If someone spills wine on you. Well, baby went and looked it up.
I did.
Right? You Googled it.
Yeah.
And what it said the
It
same.
is. It's good luck.
Yeah, so it's like we can find, because it's like the liquid, the flow, you know how money,
Abundance.
exchange, energy, flow.
Absolutely.
Right? So if somebody spills liquid on you or, you know, liquids being spilled around you, that could actually be seen as
a
good luck.
thing. Right.
But it's all about perspective.
It's all about. It's
you know
always
what I'm saying?
about perspective.
All about perspective. So we could that makes me feel better because it's like, all right, so we got some things,
some good things,
got some abundance coming in. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Let it spill, and then it's raining all weekend. You know, it's just lots of liquid, so it's just pouring down on us.
You know,
It's all pouring down on us.
It is.
You
It's
know?
all pouring.
You know.
Yes, but you're right. You're right. It's all about perspective.
Perspective.
All about perspective. Yeah. So we chose a perspective that was based in love instead of fear and anger.
Yes.
last night, and even though we felt all the feels, right, we decided to just be in love, right, regardless of what was going on around us, understanding that people are in different places, and it wasn't intentional,
right?
It wasn't intentional.
Yeah, exactly. It wasn't personal.
Yeah,
you know. Yeah. So sometimes that's what we gotta do. Mm-hmm. You know, shift the perspective, because what's gonna help you the best?
Exactly.
You know.
Yeah. Exactly.
So yeah. Well, that's our time, right?
That's our time, guys. Laugh more, love more.
Make sure y'all laugh today. Go do something, or watch something, or tickle yourself, or your partner. I'm gonna kill you. Erky, go do something, you know, and have a good laugh.
Yeah.
All right.
Good to see y'all.
That's our time.
Peace.
Thank y'all for joining us. See y'all next weekend.
Bye-bye.
I don't wanna come down. I don't wanna come. I don't wanna come down. I don't wanna come.